Well, good morning, everybody. It's bright and sunny here in Eaglevp on the 15th of July, 2018. And I've got the lovely Jeanette with me, who I am seeing tomorrow because Aaron, Chris and Callum are coming over to Eaglevp for the weekend and staying with me. I am really looking forward to that.
Callum
Pixie out, flying again.
Callum reckons he's bringing his revision with him.
Well, that's what I thought you was going to say his Xbox.
No, he's bringing his revision books with him.
Yeah. Good morning, Emily Baird. Would you like to come on? If you do, I will send you an invite. Because we could do with some excellent new talent in here, you know, after watching your latest song. Thought that was brilliant. Good morning, Ronnie. Hope you're all right. So, Jeanette, have you seen anything worth discussing this morning?
There was something on. Good Morning Britain. I mean, it might not be a lot to other people,
yeah.
But it's called upskirting. It's men that taking pictures up women's skirts. It's been passed as a law now that they can be prosecuted for it.
Yes. I wonder how many men actually, or young ones, actually do something like that.
Because when I saw it, I said to Pixie, what the heck's upskirting? And the sort of the new, and it basically explained that, you know, there is people out there and they do film up women's skirts.
Yeah. Good morning, Gemma Grace. How are you, my love? Don't forget, you've got the interview with me next Wednesday. And I can't remember whether I've got Gemma's address to send her an invite. Shall we see? Yes, so about this upskirting, yes, it's about time to fetch something a law in about that because, you know, I think it's disgusting what some of these fellas do, you know.
Well, same as I said, I mean, you know, to some people, it's just a joke. I mean, yeah. You know, like sort of anybody that's watching thinking, you know, what they're sort of making a fuss about. But to the person that's being filmed, it's an invasion of their privacy.
Yeah, yeah, it really is, isn't it? That's it. Hello, Matt, please. I've sent you an invite as well. I've sent Gemma an invite. I've got your email, Gemma. I've just sent it to you via Hangouts. If not, I will send it to your email address. But the iPad is working. Oh, Gemma is in. Good morning, Gemma.
Good morning.
Want me to remove your email address, Gemma?
Oh, yes, I was just sending it to Keith so he could email me about the interview. So.
Yeah, I've got it. So I'll remove it for you.
Okay.
Because...
Finally, Hangouts is working. I've had massive trouble. This stupid app drove me nuts.
Yeah, it's been like that for a few days, but it started working yesterday again.
I'm going to say there's been one or two people haven't been able to get on the iPads, etc.
Yeah, I've been trying for the last week to go on people's panels. I've been invited to go on Jeanette's one. It wouldn't let me go on it. Then Raven tried to invite me. It wouldn't work on hers. And then last night, one of my friends from Scotland had me on her one, and it worked. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, it's that.
Yay!
Nice to have it back.
Hey, Midnight Raven.
Yeah, I'll see if the Midnight Raven wants to come on. What about her yesterday? Is it going to let me? Or have I? Yes, she's in my circle, so I've sent her an invite. Yeah, 2 live streams. Afternoon and evening.
Yeah.
And what about random late night live stream?
Well, same as I said, we stopped up as late as we could because obviously, you know, me, you and Chris were talking privately via Hangouts. And then all of a sudden we saw random go live and we said, well, we better pop in and sort of, you know, say hello to everybody. Night Owl's here as well. Hey,
yeah. I haven't got the Night Owl's email. So if you can put your email in the Night Owl, and then I will send you an invite to come on to our panel.
But I'm surprised to see Big Red Bear because he sent me a message on Twitter.
Yeah. Hello, Mickey. Wow, what's happened then? With I know he hasn't been on much.
He says he's packing it in, basically, in a nutshell.
Oh, if you're packing it in, Mickey, stay in touch with us all, because I'd like you to come on the panel anytime, if you're up to it. But, I hate to see anyone packing, because he's such a nice young man. Oh, got it now. So let's just.
Well, I knew it with that, but I weren't quite sure of the numbers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Keith, I must say congratulations on your interview you did with Eli. That you were really, really great.
Thank you very much. I thoroughly enjoyed that. It was.
Have you got it, Keith? And then I'll remove the email.
Hey,
yes,
Raven.
I've just put it in the email things, and then I've done it the night out.
Hello.
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 So, Mia's Page UK says she's good morning, everyone. It's Mia's mum at home nursing the poor. Mia's got toothache. Oh dear.
Oh wow.
Well, that's the worst pain. I've had toothache. That's horrible.
But I say I sympathise with her because Pixie was in absolute agony the other night. I don't know. Well, I don't think it was his teeth. It just seemed like it was his jaw. And I says it could be a touch of neuralgia, something like that. But he said, it's indescribable, the pain.
Oh, look out. I've got to invite somebody else in now.
We've got to stand up and... Way, Emily's reached 600. Hey, Crimson.
Hey, Night Owl.
Yeah.
Hi,
Emily.
Hi, look at this. On my stream this morning, it's all young ladies. I'm getting covered in young ladies. So what's the topic?
Oh, you're loving every minute of it, Keith.
Well, yeah. He's basking in the glory.
Yeah. I've just sent for help. But, oh no, it's the Mrs. Random. Shall we have an all girls?
It's called for backup.
Hey, Raven.
Hello.
Hi, Gemma.
You see what girl for?
What?
It's Keith Eagle and his harem.
Yeah, well, I've sent her an invitation if she wants to come on. Oh, Donny Shaw Show. Good morning. Do you want to come on, Donny? Because I'm here with all these young females.
In as well.
Oh, they're all in this morning.
Well, all Keith's Christmases and birthdays have come together. Is surrounded by beautiful women.
Yeah,
That's right.
I am. Look at you all. You're all very beautiful, entertaining young women.
I've thought of a new line. What were it now? I bet you wish you looked as good as me at 56.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just anybody sort of, this is me or anything, you're only jealous because you wish you looked good at my age.
Well, yeah. What do you think about me? Do you think I look good? Be honest. You can be honest. I don't.
Honest criticism, Keith. I think have you had your hair trimmed?
No.
Oh, it could do with a little bit of a touch up, and that's being honest.
Could it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Just a little bit, a bit off. But
yeah.
that,
Yeah. Oh well, you can put me right tomorrow then when you.
I'm not trimming it yet. I only do clippers.
Do you? Oh.
So you'd be as bald as Pixie.
Oh, my mate wants to come on, Mr. Donny Shaw Show.
Ooh.
He's awesome. I love him.
Oh, I've got that Crimo in as well.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh my God, it's like
Dale said Eagle cannot concentrate with all these women.
party central in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to have you on, Steve, because I thought having all these young ladies, I was going to get out.
Oh, Donny's here as well.
I know.
Your backup's
It's
arrived.
getting all hot and bothered.
Backup has arrived.
Right. Hello, Donny. Good morning to you, and thank you for doing what you did the other day. Much appreciated that.
Sorry, I'm laughing at what Gail
Yes, I know. Can you imagine a bald eagle? Yes, I do like that.
What's happening?
Oh, I've got
Somebody's got
7
stand
watching. And how many have we got on the panel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the panel. Wow,
Six.
Wow, that's 6 on the panel. That's
And ask Johnny how his wife went on his day.
go on, Donny, or whoever wants to speak next.
I just finished streaming, so it's great to talk to you guys on a panel now. It's like I went from my stream to your stream.
Yeah, I know. I did watch it, but I watched it for about 15 minutes when I got up at 8 o'clock, and I thought, oh, he's streaming his games.
I don't think Donny can hear us.
Yeah.
I may have been streaming a game, but we were talking way more than just games. Like, oh my god! Near the end, it got really saucy.
Oh, it always does, Steve, doesn't it?
What's the maximum you can have on a panel, Keith? Is it 8?
I don't know. I can't remember. 8 or 10.
Oh, wow.
A nice shot of your bum then, Donny.
You know what that's called, Jeanette, don't you?
What?
Upskating, but it's... Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah, we've been talking because they're bringing out
Oh my.
a new law in the UK about upskating, Steve, because there's a lot of people who seem to do upskating here in the UK, especially when these young ladies in miniskirts get up on the going upstairs on the bus. I remember when I used to work as a bus conductor, always used to stand at the bottom and oh yes. Did anyone see the Random Live Productions live stream with me on last night? She mentioned she mentioned that her niece had asked her to put a miniskirt on, and she refused. She said, I ain't got the legs for it. Come.
I would like to see Random in a mini skirt. That would be very interesting for me. Like I'd be like, you know what I mean?
We've got a corner. I don't think I'd quite rock the miniskirt look myself.
Do you think Keith will? Keith in miniskirt.
I think the Midnight Raven could like rock it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely got the figure for that. Yeah.
I've never actually worn a miniskirt. No, I don't really wear skirts, to be honest.
Same here.
I like wearing I'm a trouser girl, really.
Yeah.
Jogging bottoms and a t-shirt myself. Same as I say, I've got a lot of maxi dresses, but I hardly ever wear them.
Yeah, I've got a couple of dresses, but special occasions maybe. But I don't just wear them around the house.
The same way. I have nothing but pants, I don't wear dresses.
It's surprising nowadays how many women of a certain age group don't wear dresses or skirts.
Yeah.
It's I look at women in the 40s and 50s, and 9 times out of 10 they're in jeans or trousers. So
true.
Well, my age. Yeah. With my age, it's all about yoga pants, and I'm getting sick of seeing girls in yoga pants going down the street, and clearly you're not going to yoga. Like, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I don't mind seeing it, but it just gets repetitive seeing the same yoga pants on the same type of girl. You know what I mean?
You see, the thing that put me off.
That's just my observation.
The thing that put me off was, we were going out to a party this particular night, like a family get-together sort of thing, and I got this maxi dress on. Now, yes, the neckline was quite plunging, and my mum made me put a brooch on it because she said I was showing too much cleavage.
Oh, brother.
Whoa.
So I did it out of respect for my mum. She says, oh, you can't go out, the typical mum thing, even though I was sort of like 50, oh, you can't go out dressed like that. You've got to put something on, you're showing way too much cleavage.
No.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Jeanette, I've never had that problem. Mine never said
Dress on a Sunday, Keith.
Keith would look good in a Sunday dress, like a nice Sunday dress, you know, like with a nice hat. Like he would look very
nice little
pretty.
bonnet.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was younger, when I was about 15, I looked quite well in high heels and stockings and a nice dress.
Okay.
I remember you telling me this story.
Yeah. We went out on a stag night, and I was only 15, so we all got dressed up as women, you know. And God, I got chatted up because
That's what you.
Jeez.
Bearded lady.
I was going to say, so whoever it were that were chatting you up likes women with fuzz around their face.
You know, Steve's got a beard, I've got a beard, and Donnie's got a beard.
Have I?
Yeah. Shall we call him? Oh, Lily Savage. Oh, look out. I've started random off together.
Lily Savage.
I'll tell you something, Keith. You know, if we do the New Year's Eve thing again,
yeah,
it's got to be a thing that all the men have got to dress up as women.
So what do the women do? Like, the women don't get off scot-free. They got to do something too.
Yeah.
Yeah, come up with an idea, Steve. Yeah, what do you fancy seeing them, all our bright young ladies in?
Oh, don't ask me this question. Like,
Hey, I know. What about, is it Vickers and Tarts? The men can be the tart, and us ladies will have to be the Vickers, obviously.
Well, I was thinking more like bunny girls, you know.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't want to say it.
A bunny girl outfit.
Keith, get out of my mind.
I'm laughing at what Andy does Chris dress up, do you know? No, not as a rule, Andy. But he would be able to with my help.
Trust me, Keith.
Can you imagine the fun that we'd have with that on the New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
We sort of did like a panel like this on New Year's Eve, and it was a great night.
I'll tell you one thing.
That's mean.
I've never dressed up as a girl. But you know those Instagram filters where they put like eyeshadow and stuff on? You're like, I'm like, I look really nice with eyeshadow.
Really not crimson. I did one of them. It made me look like with a twanky. If you look on my Instagram page, I look like one of either ugly sisters or with a twanky at it.
Like, if you challenge me to do it, I'm not going to do it based on pleasure factor. I'm going to do it based on competitive. I'm going to be the prettiest damn lady you'll ever meet. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to do it.
And we'll have to have an impartial judge to see which of the fellas dresses up as the most convincing lady.
Yeah. That's
Immediately.
I reckon Donnie would be nice because he's a bit smaller than, you know, he's only somewhat.
Oh my God. Keith is like, oh, he's nice and petite. I like that.
I don't need mascara either when the
eyelashes. Cool. Yeah, I think we should do that as a tag, Steve. You know, a challenge. See how many men would go for getting dressed up as a woman.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire 2018.
Yeah. I'd be like,
that'd be Pixie.
Yeah, I'd be a bit like, you know, sat in the me and Barry as two women dressed up, sat in the bog room. You know.
Oh my God, you guys
discussing. How about that? That would go down well.
Oh. I would love to see that. I would pay top dollar to see you guys go into a bar together like that.
I would dress up, but I'm not putting lipstick on. I can't stand it, and it looks bad next to my moustache. We're having the right last night when it sort of got to the conversation where Barry and Keith were in bed, and then Keith came on the camera, and Barry says, "Come back to bed, Keith. It's getting cold in here." Laughter.
Oh my god!
Oh, it says, "Stop it, Keith. You're hogging all blankets."
I'll tell you what, I could work well with Barry. I hope he comes to that meetup. Me and him will take over.
I think Barry said he's not going to be able to make it to the meetup. I think something's going on. I don't know what it is, but
yeah, but you'll be there in spirit the night, Al. You'll be with us, you know, when we all do our live streams. Just think, there'll be random live streaming, me live streaming, Pixie live streaming, Jeanette live streaming. So we're all sat on a row of seats in the pub or wherever we are, all doing our live streams. Oh, what a record that'd be! And now I have
different devices,
and he can take over my channel.
I'm still coming.
Channel.
When you're having that meetup,
The 21st of July at the Bull Ring in Birmingham.
Yeah, we're meeting at 12 o'clock at the Bull Ring.
Yeah, you'll have to come, Donny.
I'm on a shutdown at work.
Oh yeah. Oh.
2 weeks of it.
Oh well. Are you on your way to work now then?
Oh no, I'm off to the shop.
Oh.
I'm off to Lidl.
Yeah. Oh, you're off from shopping, are you?
Off to get some more vitalities. Our lass is in bed, you see.
Yeah.
How
did the surgery go, Donny? Was it okay?
Yeah, it went well. They removed a lot of the endometriosis, but yeah, she's got to rest and relax now. So I'll be doing everything.
Well,
as well as being on Twitter and YouTube and as well.
Well, give her our best then, Donny, won't you?
Osby says, go to the Crooked House pub near Dudley for your live streams.
I have a friend in Dudley.
Oh. Yeah, well, I hope Gail has read that because she can find out where the Crooked House is. Pub, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dudley's probably, isn't she?
Yeah, the only places I know in Birmingham are Aston Villa, Birmingham City, quite a few, Walsall, you know, all the local football teams around there.
I think.
I was in Birmingham I was in Birmingham last week.
Oh, you're not. Where are you from then, Gemma?
I'm from Suffolk, but I went to an award ceremony in Birmingham. One of my friends won an award for being a learning disability nurse, and she took me as her +1 guest. So we had to trek up to Birmingham. So from where I am, Birmingham is about 5 hours away on train.
Oh yeah, so you're not far from Suffolk, Norfolk area, you know.
Yeah, I'm not too far from Raven. I'm just on the outskirts, in Suffolk. I can get to it quite easily, so I'm not too far from Raven if I can get to her.
Hiya, Bella.
Hello, Godsell Life. Hello, Bella. Yeah, because we all know that the Ravens fly into Great Yarmouth next weekend, or is it this weekend?
I like Great Yarmouth.
Yeah, I love Great Yarmouth. So
first week of July.
Yeah, so she's invited us all to join her for the weekend.
In a glamping pod.
In my glamping pod that's like this big.
Hey, I'm there. I'll sleep at the foot of the bed like a dog.
I'm off to Cornwall in July.
Yeah.
I'm off for the.
Yeah, we're going to Arbite in August.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're all right as well.
Yeah, holidays are coming round. I've got to wait until next year now, I think. I don't know what.
Tick-tack-tick off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
And Pixie's favourite phrase is, if you forgot it, I ain't going back for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeanette,
What?
do you think you and Chris could save up a couple of grand by next February?
Yeah.
Eh?
Why? What you got planned?
Well, if we can get a month on the sick, we can go to the States for a month and do a bit of calling it. Well, we'll start off in Toronto.
I
yes.
think holidays start in, I think it's October. So, like, if he saves his holidays up.
Yeah. You know what?
I'd
If
love
you guys come to
take
Toronto,
you touring. You and Chris.
I think.
Yeah.
If you guys come to Toronto, you definitely have to let Crimson and I know, because we definitely will be there.
Yeah. Well, you know, I know I'm definitely going to come over next year. But I don't want to come for a month or 6 weeks or 2 months yet.
And those beach Andy's saying come to Australia.
Yep.
I'm
gonna give Keith some special brownies from Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a few more from Toronto now that I follow. I follow a channel called The Paper Guys.
Plastic flat.
And they're in Toronto. So I've got, and who else? This Frances, she's not far from you, is she?
Yeah, she's just probably about 30 minutes from Toronto, like the opposite end from where I am. I'm on the west end, she's on the east end.
So when you two going to have a meet up then?
Oh, we've been talking about it. We might, like live stream from like a patio, like in the summertime, and like have a drink.
Oh,
yeah.
We look forward to that, Steve.
Me and Happiness have kind of a comical, funny relationship. I like it. You know what I mean? So and we get along quite well. It's natural when we talk.
Crimson, I'm coming to Toronto at some point, so you must behave.
Ooh.
Oh. That better be a promise, Random. That better be a promise.
Well, we look forward to that live stream.
I was going to say, when Gail says she's going to do something, that girl
does it. Yeah.
Travels, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And we won't mark it unlisted. Oh my. that's gonna be the name of our stream.
No doubt.
Hello, technical channel. Nice to have you in as well. Sorry, I missed you coming in. Well, wait, I tell you what, I'm enjoying this coffee morning with all these young ladies. Really am.
Now, aren't you glad I messaged you, Keith, and says, "Were you going to do the coffee morning today?"
Yeah, because I wasn't going to do it. I was going to go out and do a bit of filming, but I got sidetracked.
Keith, we've got the best host to host it this morning, Keith. We've got Gramps, you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I keep it all in check after Wednesday nights. You know, I must have gone on.
Keith.
Yeah.
Keith is like the YouTube Hugh Hefner minus, all the sexualness.
He scratches his head. He don't want that one, Crims.
Yeah.
Like rest in peace, Hugh Hefner. But Keith's taking over.
Yeah.
I say that's the first time I've ever seen him lost for words.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah. I couldn't.
No, that's the second time. The first time was when he was naked streaking in my video.
Yes. Oh, if nobody's seen that, go over and watch that. If I'm just pleased that Steve gave me a decent body.
Going back streaking, and that I was going to laugh when I tell you this story.
Hey, you got it off easy, Keith, because Destiny was a man in that.
Right, so when I did the coffee morning yesterday, Chopper's Rules came in. Now he's at 675, and he we got on about like strip joints and all this, that, and other. And he says, when I get to 1,000, I'm going to live stream myself running naked down the street.
Oh, quick, let's get him up to 1,000.
So I sort of...
That was my instinct. Yeah, I want to get this guy to 1,000.
So anyway, so I says to him, I says, well, I tell you what, I says, if I get to 10,000, which is very, very, very unlikely, I says, I'll even top that one and I'll run naked down the street with a rose between my butt cheeks. You know, sort of being comical, you know what I mean? And I says, because I know it'll never happen, 10,000, you know, come on.
Well, you never know. Now the word's circulating, it could well happen.
That's a very classy way to go down the street naked with like a rose between that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
This way, it's a good job. We've only got a short cul-de-sac.
Yeah, Steve.
I'm getting a good mental picture right now.
Yeah, could you see him and Vinny G streaking down the street like that? Oh, what a sight!
Oh,
well,
what better man to streak with than Vinny G? I would totally be down to do that with like Vinny G. Like,
well,
he's the type of guy that would like twist your arm to do that.
Chopper's Rules and Aussie Mark live in the same town.
Yeah, yeah. Well, could you see those two having a go?
I won't allow it, I don't think.
Oh, well, wait. Oh, this is a nice morning on this 15th.
Film it for him.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And
It's like you heard it here first at the Eagle.
I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying shopping with our Donny. Around Lidl's. Donny, if you can hear me, can you get us a jar of lemon tea, please, and peach tea?
I'll have a loaf of bread.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. I need a loaf of bread as well. Yeah.
I need some milk.
I'll have some Ovaltine. I'm not feeling well. I'll have some Ovaltine. I'm breaking out the old school stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of John Smith smooth for our Chris tomorrow. Saves me getting it in. So, anyone else come up with any good subjects to discuss on this morning's panel?
So I'm trying to think what else was on the news this morning. The guy that there was a thing going round. What were it? Bash a Muslim or something? It were like a circular thing that had been sent.
Oh yeah, I got a letter about that from my front door.
Yeah.
Well, so because actually Pixie said to me this morning, he says, well, we never got a letter because it were actually, they'd been sent to South Yorkshire. There were like so many counties had been posting them or something. And one of them was South Yorkshire is actually where we live. And Pixie says to me this morning, he says, well, we never got one through the door, but he's been arrested and they've charged him with 14 offences. Yeah,
I know.
Wow.
Oh, has anybody seen Juice My Randomness? Upload about his Ramadan.
Yeah, I've been watching it this
morning. Yesterday,
yeah. Absolutely great. I'm really pleased he succeeded. He didn't follow it all the way through, but he
I was watching it and I was welling up because it was so upsetting to watch him. You know what I mean? It was upsetting for me to watch him crying and feeling like he were a failure and things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard.
Very honest guy, that guy.
Yeah, he's very real with his work. Like he puts it out there, and it's like there's no bullshit with him. Like that's actually him at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He sort of tried to put a little bit of comedy in it as well, because the bit with the tooth where he was tooth and they were like this and toothbrush were going up.
All over the place.
Yeah, we have a lot of like collabs. We might be doing a song together like real soon.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So, are you doing a collab with our rocker Emily Baird at all?
No, but that would be awesome. I heard her rap song and I thought it was like if she were to ever write something and like I could probably jam out to her, like if that would be fun.
Yeah,
I really like that.
I'm going back to Bella's comment. She says, "So we're all bunny girls then." Yeah, that's the idea, Bella. Not at Birmingham, but we've on about doing like a thing like
you guys would be pretty bunny girls, and like like
I'll just
it would just be beautiful. It would be. I'm at a loss for words, but it'll be an amazing event.
Yeah.
You watch now, Jeanette, on Steve's channel. There'll be you lot.
Yeah.
Right, here's one for you, Steve, and you could put Barry's cock on as well.
All I heard was Barry and cock. Like what?
Barry put on, "I've got a big cock." I don't know whether you've seen that video. And he was.
Well, yeah.
No, I have to check that out. I have to check that out.
Yeah, that it was clickbait. That was, Barry.
Yeah, he basically went to a garden centre and there was this big cockle ornament. So he says, "I'm stroking my big cock."
My cock.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I saw his one about knockers, and I was just like, "Oh, come on, Barry." So it's just like I think I skipped that one when I saw it. I was just like, I knew what I was falling for.
Well, same as Keith says, it were a bit of clickbait because it were actually in a garden centre and it were like one of these cockerel ornaments.
Yeah.
I'm stroking my cock.
Oh my gosh.
That was a good video, though.
So in actual fact, it did what it said on the packet. It did stroke a big cock.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to take it literally, you can go right ahead. It's right there.
Yeah, he is, Bella. Barry is a total one-off.
Yeah, he's very fun.
He's one of a kind, and we love Barry for his like humor and stuff like that.
Yeah. I had to laugh at Keith last night because he says, "Oh, we're doing a collection for Barry. We're all going to stand outside West Ham ground with begging bowls."
Well, I thought that was good, support our Barry. I'm going to get a tin design, stand outside West Ham's ground next season and shake it. And see if we get
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, and anybody seen Granny's upload this morning?
I have not
seen
No.
Coming back.
I think Donny's unmuted his microphone.
Yeah.
He's going through tech out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of those sausage sounds.
I keep waiting for a price check for condoms.
I missed that night, Al. What was that again, love?
I said I keep waiting to hear a price check for something dirty.
Yeah. Donny, it's not. We can't hear you.
So, I've gone outside in front of me.
I agree with Bella.
I can't hear him all that good.
Do you want me to mute Keith?
All right. See you later. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, we're done here.
Oh, I'm done now. I can hear him.
I think you were talking to Lady Tilly said bye. I think
Have you got the loaf of bread and the milk and 4 cans of John Smith's for me tomorrow?
Oh.
And you said you was going to Lidl. I just sent you a text. Get me a loaf of bread, a bottle of milk, 4 cans of John Smith's, and some extra large sausages because our Chris likes extra large.
I've got you some slinky linky sausages.
Yeah.
There's a yellow belly out there, so
Yeah.
got you some slinky sausages. Have a bacon sausage on it.
Yeah.
So, They'll go down well with your cupcakes I'm making you, Keith.
Oh,
yeah.
Look out, I'm going to put on more calories tomorrow.
Burn your calories off.
Yeah, I watched that program last night. Just having a kebab, you've got to skip 1 hour 40 minutes to burn those 1,000 calories off. God, skip for half a second.
I'm going to say the only thing I can skip is a heartbeat.
Yeah. Oh, look at this, Steve. I think we've got the.
I exercise when I'm running away from work.
Yeah, we could have had a saucy Australian girl on the panel this morning.
Saucy.
Yeah.
Where's Elise?
Yeah. I think it'll be too many to have on, won't it? Another one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But if I invited her on, Air and Steve have got a bit of chemical reaction between them.
Oh my.
And Steve, you know, I can just picture you and Air. Oh.
I'll be back. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Me says, lol, just do a long walk. That should be enough. I can't even walk to End It Street, let alone do a long walk.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy yourself at work today, Randy. Paula.
And Nightowl knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, and Beauty will back me up. I was talking to Bella on Messenger, like, you know, voice, video chat. So Pixie had gone in bath and there's not come at door. So I says, I'm going to have to go, Bella. I says, there's somebody at door. So I get up, my knee pops out to joint. And I right to, you know, in excruciating pain. So I hobbled to the front door, opened the front door, and this guy, front Red Cross.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
So is there with clipboard and everything? I says, look, Doc, I says, it took me all my time to get to the front door. I says, my knees popped out of joint. I says, I'm stood here in agony. I ain't got time, you know, to stand on doorstep, yakking away. I says, I've got to go and sit down. You know, I says, I'm not being rude or anything. I says, but my husband's in bath. I says, my knees just popped out of joint. I says, and I'm in excruciating pain. Sorry, but bye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, Alice.
Hello, Ali.
Hi, good morning. The saucy one's here.
Steve, welcome. Meet Alice. Well, you know Alice, don't you?
Oh my goodness.
Good morning, Alice.
It has started. Hello.
God, my arms just got bigger, more. I mean, this morning. I'll just sit back and listen to all these beautiful voices. You're all
right. Well,
choir of angels.
Beautiful. What are you talking about?
I am so confused.
Don't worry, Crimson. I am on the same boat as you. Don't worry.
Plays out, lol. Here we go.
Oh man!
Oh goodness!
I've got something to show everyone if anyone's interested. This is my poetry book, and it's the first printed draft that I've got.
Oh wow!
It's now being put to the graphics people, so the next 2 weeks I shall be able to send you guys an official finished binded book. But this is the first printed copy that I've got printed out.
Nice.
Very talented.
That looks awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love poetry. Yeah, so I'll check that out.
Bella's asked her a question. She says, what happened to Stephen Ailey? That never got off the ground.
No, I don't know what happened there, Steve. What happened? Did you keep in contact or not?
I don't know what happened with Haley. Like, she's busy and I'm busy, and like I'm rapping and she's working and doing beauty stuff. So I guess it never really I guess I really gotta like say hi to her sometimes. I don't really message
at one
her.
point,
So.
Keith, we nearly got them married off, didn't we?
Yeah. I thought we were gonna. I thought we was gonna really have a wedding. You know.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? I will message her. How about that?
Yeah.
I will message her today.
We thought there were going to be some little Crimson fantasies running about.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, was it for her interview? Yeah, I was brought into like the chat, and yeah, there was sparks, I guess.
But you did admit on the live stream this morning. I'm sort of witness to that. He does prefer the older lady.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. You know.
So basically, I put in.
I'm out.
Older equals experience.
Yeah.
Again, I'm out. Bye.
And an older woman, Steve, would really make him. You know, I think he's.
I've never had an older woman. I've always had ones that are like 5 years younger. So that would be an interesting experience.
Going back to Bella, I mean, we're still in with a chance.
What's that?
No, I says, referring back to Bella, I says we're still in with a chance.
Yeah.
Because me and Bella are the Cougars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
sit in my corner. It's okay. I'll just go.
Let's
sit
just
in my
say
corner.
anything's game at this point.
Well, I think if Gail's going to Toronto, we could see some chemistry there.
Not if I make it there first.
Maybe.
Kidding.
Can you imagine me and Bella in Birmingham?
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine what it's going to be like?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I can.
And we now refer to each other as just from another mother.
Yeah. Yeah. Just think the three here: you, Bella, and Gail. Oh
boy.
I don't think I'm going to bother going, Steve. I think,
you know what I want to do one time? I want Bella, Jeanette, and Gail all in like this Egyptian thing, and they're getting carried in by like shirtless guys. Like,
you'll have to do that.
I'll somehow find a way to like incorporate that one day.
Can you imagine when we go to Birmingham, Keith, and we're sharing that ass, and there's me and Bella?
Oh, is Bella joining us in there?
Yes.
Oh. Now I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
I'll have to be on my best behaviour.
Yeah, so you'll have to be on your best behaviour.
Yeah.
Me and Bella will put you in place.
Is Baz going then?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Because basically she messaged me and she was going to go down and go back the same day, but Baz didn't want to travel in late, on the train. So Bella asked me, had we booked anywhere? So that's where the Airbnb comes in, you see.
Yeah.
Oh. No, just me.
Can somebody explain to me this Airbnb? Like, is the owner of the like house going to be like chilling with you? Like, is that part of the
Airbnb? You can get anywhere in the world, Steve. You just go download the app.
If he's a hot man, I would. Yeah. Or lady, I don't care. Either way.
Well, you see what it was. All I did was go on the Airbnb website and you look for places in Birmingham. Now, the one I looked at, it sleeps up 9 guests. Well, there's going to be 7 of us. So, it includes breakfast. And between the 7 of us, the price of the accommodation, it works out at £34 each.
That's not bad, actually. That's pretty good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very affordable.
Yeah,
especially when it's split for 7 ways.
Well, you see, the thing is as well. It like when you go on like the payment page, it says if there's a group of you. You can either pay the total amount in full, or if there's other people in the group, you can actually mail the different people in the group to pay their share.
Yeah.
So it's quite good, actually.
Yeah.
Which is really good. I like the
really
I like the
looking
way
that
they do that.
Yeah.
You see, there's three of us going because there's obviously me, Pixie, and Callum. So we'll have to pay 3 times £34. So then there's Keith and his wife going. So we'll have to pay 2 lots of £34. So yeah, but that includes breakfast as well.
Yeah,
which is good.
And it's old ass.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you know, all my secrets will come out. No one will be.
Can you imagine me, Pixie? I mean, Callum will have to go to bed first. But
Oh boy!
It's like Callum's gonna have to go to bed first. I love the beginning of this. You know it's gonna be good.
You know what I mean? And sort of me, Bella, Pixie, Keith and his wife, all sort of talking round dining table. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
You know, can you imagine the laugh that we're going to have?
Oh my goodness! Yes, I can imagine.
And it will be live
right now.
It will be live because Bella, on the Sunday morning after breakfast, when Bella's getting ready, I'm going to do a get ready with Bella. But with different angles.
I could just see it. You know, she's putting on her mascara, and then it pans over to Keith, and he's putting on his mascara.
Oh my
and
goodness!
They're talking about it.
Can you imagine if they did one getting ready with Jeanette? Fuck off, Keith!
Get out of it.
Get that camera out my face.
It's like a totally different environment.
Yes, I am going to see what Chris is like first thing in the morning.
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to know, Keith. Him and Callum are two of the same.
I want to see his nightgown. I want to see his nightgown. That's the
really
thing I want to see.
In the morning. I get up, I'm bright and breezy, I'm fresh as a daisy, you know.
Yeah.
And they're right, grumpheads, pair of them.
Are there? Oh.
Like that.
Oh, I'm definitely sleeping beauty. When I wake up, I'm still sleepy.
Yeah. When Austin gets up in the morning, he's a complete grump. And of course, Carter and I are just, you know, yay.
Oh, well, that's same to say that's how I am. You know, I get up in a good mood and, you know, I do breathe a sigh of relief when they both walk out through the door. I think, well, that peace and quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get up in a good mood, but I don't like getting woken up suddenly, like abruptly.
Yeah.
That's when I'm just like, what the hell? But like if you know, like naturally I wake up like great, like I'm not in a grumpy mood or anything yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you a typical example of Pixie and Calamar. It's sort of one of them, you know, don't talk to me, you know.
I'm pretty much the same. Like I wake up and I'm in a great mood, and then it's either something or like I wait for something. I wait for something to annoy me, like because I can like think of it in my mind. I'm like, I know something's going to annoy me before I have my morning coffee. That is basically how it is. I'm like, I'm in a great mood. 5 minutes later, it's gone.
I also went to annoy me on Twitter.
I think
Austin, pay forward. Pay forward. Shut up. Shut up. You don't.
What's going on?
Oh no! I was reading that.
James Cox, pay it forward, pay it forward.
Yeah, I was reading that and I was laughing so hard because this. I really don't know this James Cox guy. I've been in his stream like once, and he's like he refers to himself as the Moby Dick of YouTube. Like how he's like so large and in charge. I'm like,
I'm sorry, part of that.
There's one thing you forgot, Donnie.
What's that? I'm great.
Like,
That's
It's always about I. It's never on about we, is it?
yeah.
One thing I have to say about that, if you're large and in charge, you don't have to tell people.
Yeah, like he was referring to himself as like the big whale in like a small pond or some bullcrap. I don't know. I don't even know why he would refer to himself like that, but I've seen like the amount of people that view his channel and that have supported his channel. I'm like, it's not that large of a channel, my lovely human being. And to refer to himself like that. No, sorry.
It started off on my live stream. I finished work, and anyway, you're like sending messages on my live stream. And I basically said, I've only been doing it since January. I says, basically, I'm just a small fish trying to grab what I can. Then he just says, I'm like a whale called Moby Cox. And I'm just like, oh, God. I sound like a cock. Yeah. I used to like just let's change subject.
I mean, we could all refer to ourselves as being a small fish in a big pond. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what it is, basically.
Massive whale. Got Moby
like
Donny.
we can all relate to it. You know what I mean? At one point or another.
Yeah, I see. Like the thing is that at the end of the day, you know, to do that and just be outlandish like that to another human being is proper bollocks, if you know what I mean. It's just like in your face saying, hey, you're less than what I am and you don't mean absolutely nothing to me. Like, you know, I'm doing all this and just to show it all in your face, you know, whatever.
I agree with you, Alistair. Very well put. Said that.
I mean, look, there's how many people's on the panel? 7, 8. I look at everyone as equals. I'm better than you, or you're better than me, or vice versa, or whatever.
Exactly.
I look at this as being as we're all equals. We've all got our own niche. We've all got creative in one sense or the other. You know what I mean? I mean, my creativity is my baking. You know what I mean? And I would never sit here and say, well, look, my channel's better than yours, because I do baking and on this, that, and other. You can't sort of sit there and say, well, I'm better than you.
Exactly.
We all have to have a fun tolerance and understanding and appreciation for each other's channels.
Exactly.
This
we may not all agree on the same thing.
Since we've met Crimson, since we've met Keith, we've got what we call this small community. We've got each other's backs. We support each other. We comment. And like Night Owl, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sort of joined that community, and so has Raven.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's like what saying, well, you're part of our community now, so together we can sort of dominate, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
That's not the aim of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like to look. Yeah, I like to look at everybody else's channels, and you know, I like to try and get to know that person, from a whether it's a creative standpoint or from a different aspect, whether it's personality, attitude, or whatever it may be. I want to try and find something I like about that person. If I find that thing that I like about that person, whether it's their personality, their attitude, or a creative aspect, I'm going to, you know, not sit there and judge. I'm going to sit there and go, oh my gosh, like your channel's great. Your creativity is like pretty much up there. I enjoy watching what you put out there.
You see, when Random Life did the live stream last night, I mean, what she said about myself, she says it's like you're sitting there talking to your friend.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly.
relate with me, you know, as like personal struggles, life struggles, etc. People can relate to me, and that's what they're like. And it's like, you know, I've Night Owl several, you know, snippets of advice, you know what I mean? And I like to feel that if anybody has got a problem, they can always message me on Twitter, Instagram, etc. And I say, well, you know, you're not forced to take my advice, but I'm there for anybody. Anybody that wants, you know.
Yeah,
exactly right.
I'll vouch for that. Jeanette is an awesome listener and advice giver. This is my testimonial.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, she's changed my life.
I think Jeanette has changed everybody. Like, I look up to Jeanette and Night Owl as my second mums on my channel. They're both mods on my channel, and they mean the world to me. So I think Jeanette and Night Owl deserve more credit than what they're given. They're both amazing women. They're both strong women who help a lot of people, and especially meeting Jeanette.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm just going to read out this comment what Bella's put. Like Jeanette, her skill is baking, but it's different. I like we all have our own thing, but come together as a group, which is exactly like spot on the mark.
I think that's how it should be. You know.
Yeah.
It's very much how it should be.
Out each other's content, and this is the thing that Jeanette and I were talking about the other day, and also I was talking to Barry when he went live after the Keith's live on Wednesday night there, and I said, you know what, both Eli and James are very passionate people, but my whole thing is it doesn't matter what community you're in. You have to check out the person's content. You have to watch their videos. You have to like what they're doing in order to support the channel. If you don't like it, there's no point in just subscribing to or supporting all these people. And then you're never going to get a chance to check out their content because you don't really like it, but you're just supporting them so they'll support you. And it's like, it's, you know, for me, like the one thing I had, and Raven knows this too, but I'm a Christian, and I do a vlog every Sunday about a book that I have and whatever. Now, I've always said at the beginning of every video, I don't care. I'm a person who just loves everybody because we all bleed the same. We all bleed red. And it doesn't matter to me whether you're red, green, blue, gay, transsexual, bisexual, guy, girl. I love everybody the same. And you know what? We all do things wrong. We all make mistakes. And just because you're not a Christian doesn't mean I'm going to turn around and say, you can't come on my videos or anything like that. You don't have to watch that particular video, but that's just me as a whole, because I believe that everybody is the same and we all need to care about each other and support each other. And I'm a firm believer in why can't we all just get along?
Exactly.
Well said.
Very well said. I applaud you for that, because not a lot of people sit there and say that, because they have their own way of thinking and they like to be very judgmental and very they like to try and put other people down is what they like to do.
It's because you know why that is?
Mark Face just put a comment, but you have that few percentage that want to ruin that for people. Make them feel better to making someone feel bad.
Exactly.
It's like they want to have that control. They want to have that control because they don't have that control in their life. So they come and mess up things that are already, you know, it's a power struggle.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about power.
They want to make you feel less of a human being. They want to take you from the level that you are at and put you on a level that is where they are at, so they feel comfortable with themselves.
They want you to feel the pain that they feel.
Like what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is another thing. I refuse, and I'm sure Keith will agree with me, I refuse to bring myself down to their level.
Exactly. Exactly. For example, early this morning, my time, I did a live stream, and there was 2 people in my chat, and one of them is a troll. Like, one of them is very, very negative. I said, I was trying to say to them, look, you need to sort your beef out between yourself, because my stream is all about coming in, chilling out, having a good time, being positive, and not trying to put other people down. There was a lot of negativity between these 2 people.
Yeah.
And one of them got really upset.
Somebody gave me a bit of advice. Now, I'm not saying who it is, but it says, when they come in, just say, hello, thank you for joining my live stream. I'm glad you could take the time out of your day. You know, come and join me, whether it's negativity or not. Thank you for joining me. And the link.
Well, what I said to them was, look, because one of them was a good friend of mine, and the other one was just very negative and was bringing their stuff in. And I was just like, you know what, you guys need to go privately and sort your stuff out.
Yeah.
Because I say to everyone, and it goes for everybody, I say, leave your negativity at the door.
Yeah.
It's like hanging your jacket up. You're hanging your coat up on a hook. Before you enter that room, before you enter a stream, you leave your negativity at the door. Shake it all off. Come in. Sit down. Enjoy yourself.
Yep.
And I just said to them, before I lost my cool and everything like that, like I said to them, like, you know what, thank you guys for coming in, having a great time and all that. It was great talking to you. And in my stream the normal way I usually do. And so, I think that at the end of the day, if you're going to do something that is rude and unnecessary to somebody else, you really need to have a long, hard look in the mirror yourself. You need to ask yourself, like, why are you doing this? And obviously there are problems going in everybody else's life, but you do not need to bring that and put that onto somebody else,
Yeah. Yep.
Because people will look at you and go, well, you were nice at the start. What happened?
Yeah.
And this is how people turn into trolls.
I get a lot of that. People say I was nice. I've got this image now of everybody calling me bad boy, but I'm not a bad boy.
No.
No, you're lovely, Keith. You're lovely.
You're a sweetheart. You're a gentleman.
Wait, where's that gentleman?
You just have that like side project to you. You know what I mean? Like that whole side persona, and we love it. You know what I mean?
We all have I feel like most people have an ulterior ego. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the base ego, which you see like every time, right? And then you go, oh, if you see a pretty lady, you go, oh, wow, okay. I'm going to turn the suave and sophistication on. All right, not a problem. But that, there's like 2 sides to a coin. There's 2 sides to a coin. You either get the heads or you get the tails,
Yeah. But from like, in my opinion, I mean, I appreciate people being who they are, when the camera's not rolling. And if I've got any advice to anybody, it's just be yourself. People, if people don't like that, then that's their hard luck, not yours. You know what I mean? It's like Gemma has autism.
Yeah,
she is unique in her own way. But all credit to Gemma. She gets in front of the camera, she tells her story.
Yeah.
And I see, look, I adore Gemma. I think she's very, very sweet. Yes. And I have something in common with her. See, my son has autism as well. So, I understand that. Like, I get that. And I adore her because she has the ability to sit there in front of a camera and say, hey, I'm not shying away from this. Exactly. This is who I am.
Hello,
plain as day. Like,
it's a good job we stopped talking about him before he came in, isn't it?
Yeah. I think calling hell out of you, Chris, what you're like in the morning, you know, I'm not looking forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. I'll wait until about 11 o'clock before I come down.
Did you see what Barry thought? He says, if you believe Keith is a gentleman, you'll believe anything.
Yeah, I know. He's a decent friend, that Barry. You know, I'm going off him really quick.
Do you know something, Keith? I reckon he's got it in for you because you took all covers from him last night.
No, he took them off me. I'll tell you what, I've never slept
on him or something.
I've never slept with anybody who moves about as much as him.
Oh, night owl, is that your cat?
Yeah, that's my cat.
Yeah, the night owl's still in now, Gemma. She's just gone off because she ain't been able to get in much, you know. Now I know why she loves doing her live streams. At least she can get in, because with this panel, it's ever so hard.
It's funny. Every time I've had Keith on my streams, on my panel, you know, it's been only a few times. He's always been such a nice little gentleman. Like, he's been very sweet. And everybody adores him. I've had people privately message me and say, "Oh, he's so wonderful. That English man, like, he's very, very nice." You know, I said, "Oh, you don't even know the half of it, love."
Yeah,
you don't even know the half of it. He's got a naughty side to him. Don't you worry. It's a bit devilish.
Everybody's got a naughty side. You know?
Hi.
Absolutely.
I'm 27.
I don't have a naughty side.
What are you talking about? I'm an angel.
It's like all of us, you know. We've all got that. We
do.
Yeah, you know. But
I think that's what makes us interesting. You know,
I am a gentleman, but I can temper. I can, you know, I'm not violent, but I can lose my temper. People do annoy me, but
that's what makes you human.
Yeah. You just carry on, don't you?
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. Easy target. Don't blame me.
I'm looking what vlog from the pod. Easy tiger, don't blame me. Always Jeanette in her Santa suit, looking for his keys. So it's a long story.
I've seen that picture though. I've seen the picture that he was talking about.
Well, same as I say, I don't make no bones about it. I'm not ashamed of who I am or my side or anything. You know? I'm loud and proud, if you know what I mean.
And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be?
Exactly. We've all got personalities.
Vlog from the Bog says, "I don't have a naughty side. All of me is naughty."
All right, I'm just finding the picture. Just, you know.
Is it the one with you in the red dress where it's like kind of like boob
it's a
tube-ish?
homemade Santa suit.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Wow. Keith.
Yes, my love.
You got a big mention on my friend RJ's channel last night. I was on RJ's panel with Eli last night. You got a massive mention last night for about a good 45 minutes. Eli was talking about how great you were last night.
So for anybody that missed it, it is, look.
Bloody stunner.
Oh,
Who's
wow.
the stunning lady?
And that
Jeanette.
was all that I made all that myself, the choker, the pigtail things and everything. But that was pre surgery.
Oh, you're gorgeous though. You should be very proud of yourself.
That is pretty.
So and I've had nothing but stick from Mr. Vlog from the Bog since you've seen it.
He's just jealous. He couldn't pull that off.
You know, I must just want it in a bad way.
You know, I almost called Crimson Crumbs because we have him and I have a mutual friend, and she accidentally called him Crumbs, and it was actually a typo, and every single time, like her and I would talk to each other, like on Skype in private, and she goes, "Have you spoken to Crumbs lately?" And I go, "Crumbs? You mean Crims?" And she goes, "Oh right, yeah, typo, my bad."
Gemma,
Yeah.
can you put RJ's channel link in, because I want to do a quick shout out for him. He's a blind man who lives in Florida. He's only got just over 100 subscribers, but he goes live most days. I fully recommend the channel if Gemma can put it in for me.
Yeah, I thought try.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
RJ's awesome.
That's sweet. See,
I'm not sure how to do it, Pete. On Hangouts.
No, I think it's cool that there are different types of people out in this world that do what they enjoy doing, and like I was saying, it doesn't matter who you are, what kind of skin color you have. We are all the same. And I'm going off of what Jeanette said and what I can't remember. Oh, the Night Owl. Yes. Okay, so going off of what Night Owl and Jeanette have been saying, you know, it's pretty much this, you know, if you don't like the person, you don't have to watch what they put out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's your decision. But
absolutely, you
have to, you know, make that choice for yourself. You don't just sit there and go, oh well, you know, support for support. You know, it's like e-begging, but just way different.
Yeah, but anybody can do that and sit there say support me, I've supported you, so support me back. You know, that entire
I make the effort every single time somebody new comes into my stream. I make that effort to go to their channel and have a look. I have a look at all the titles on their videos. Yeah. Whilst I'm sitting there like doing a stream, I will subtly be over on your channel just having a look at all the titles. If something pops out to me and goes, oh, makes me want to go, okay, I'll look at that later after I've finished streaming. And guarantee this, I'll be watching a few videos of that person's channel. Yeah. And the thing is that that's what I do just to, you know, get a thorough kind of understanding of who that person is. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I do, I do. And that's what makes up my decision when it comes to supporting that person's channel. And the thing is, you can turn around and say to me, like, oh, thank you, I supported you and all that sort of thing, and then ask me to support you. But here's the thing, I'm not going to support your channel straight up. I'm going to watch a couple of channels. Is that somehow work? Yeah.
Donna, give over eating on here, having that.
What's that?
You've got to share, Donny.
I'm not eating out here. I'm cooking it. I'm cooking a sausage butty.
Oh, yes, Gemma, what was that?
I'll put RJ's link into the chat. I've got it via my phone into the conversation, so RJ's link's in there now. I'll put his channel link in the conversation so people can click on it.
I'm seeing this weird dude. Does it work sideways? Oh, I'm sideways.
It's all right. Barry's asking Donny's making us all a sausage.
Ooh.
Donny,
can I
have an egg on it, please?
Very nice.
I like sausage and egg, and make the egg runny, so when I bite into it, it all goes
No, you're not having a runny egg, Keith. You're not allowed. Might poison you.
I was going to say something, but I'm going to be a lady about
so when you bite into them, they splatter all over the place.
Yeah.
I'll have mushrooms on mine, Donny.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, my goodness. I was going to say I love a good sausage in the morning, but I'm not going to say that now. Oh, damn.
Bella's going by.
Bye, Bella. Have a nice day.
Donny choke yourself.
And that gives you a lot of scope, Bella, when I say don't do anything I would. I do plenty, and I'm always that is my problem. I come on here and I get in trouble.
So, I've got a question for you, Keith.
Yes, my love.
What are you cooking us for breakfast?
Easter.
Donny, did somebody say something on it? I think I've got somehow, you know. What do you want, my love? Kellogg's coffee.
I'll expect a cup of coffee in bed.
Oh. That's a bit saucy, even for me.
We can bring in one as well.
Ooh.
Well, I'll have to come down because you're out. I've got to come outside, come in, knock on the door. One of you'll have to be up, and I'll fetch your coffee in there. I can send Callum down.
I was just about to say, you could even do one better and send Callum.
No. If you want coffee by the Eagle, I'll fetch the coffee down. I'll fetch the camera with me. So,
I'm just imagining something like totally risque, kind of.
That will have to be that will have to be age restricted, Keith.
Yes, Plug. That's what I was picturing.
Bangers.
Do you see what Barry's put in? I won't be naked, Barry.
I was going to say, because he's got.
What, you'll have an apron on? Like the naked staff?
The guest room, so I don't think he'll be walking across any landings naked.
I feel like Eagle would be like the naked chef, except like with an apron on, but not quite naked.
I'll tell you what, Keith, we'll come up to you rather than you coming down.
No. You've said that. I'll get up early about 5 o'clock.
Oh, no.
I'll fetch the iPad down with me, and we can do a live stream.
Oh my goodness!
I've got a better idea.
Yeah, I do it.
Do a time with Gramps, 3 in a bed with Keith. And
Mark from the box says Keith will only be wearing a smile. Why wouldn't he?
You can do a live stream through all 3 of us sat in bed, and
I'll tell you what.
Bed.
Yeah, Mark's taking it a bit. He wants a round of toast as well.
I tell you what, y'all come over and I'll cook you all a full English fry up. How does that sound?
Yeah, hold on. I'm on my way to Australia.
He's on the next flight.
I'm going to say
it wouldn't be continental, it would be international kind of breakfast, you know what I mean?
It's got to be a full English fry.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah, you'll have your crumpets. We have crumpets. We have English muffins.
I was actually going to make
So, Alice, if I came over to visit you in the future, have you got a spare single bed?
Yeah, I got two spare rooms.
Oh, that's all right then. I'll come over.
I'll decorate one for you. That way, like all over the walls, I'll have different pictures of eagles, just so you feel quite at home.
Alice, don't be decorating it like Shades of
Hey, look, even Donny Shawshout has put Naughty Keith. Where did you get the idea Ram Naughty from, Donny?
I'll put. You know what I'll do? I'll get 50 Shades of Grey paint.
Yeah.
And just do like 50 swatches of grey paint over the walls, and then 50 Shades of Grey for you.
Steve, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just
listening. Can you picture me
quieter than I am
on the wall like that, and getting the whip out to me? You know.
I'm just picturing this weird room.
Maybe you, Keith, I'll get something way better.
Oh.
No, I'm just picturing a room full of eagles. Like that's tripping me out.
It's just got like different pictures of eagles, and then I'm gonna get like a stuffed eagle and then just put it up in the corner, mounted on the wall, so you can just say, "Oh, look at that!"
I'm just laughing at what says. Never mind whips and chains, get the angle grind right.
Did I say it was a room? I said it was a dungeon, didn't I? So there's actual chains on the wall.
Y'all are too nasty for me. Y'all are too nasty.
Yeah.
You're not an angel, Steve. What are you talking about?
Remember, my love, I hope this ain't, you know, I haven't put the age restriction on. I hope we're not upsetting you.
No, I've just got a message from Eli about someone. He's told me to block someone who apparently was being quite graphic about people from the live stream with you the other night.
Wow. What?
Telling me to block some people.
Yeah. Who's that then, Gemma?
Eli's friend in Sicily. Apparently he's been a bit.
Yeah, I watched the live stream with those two last night. Yeah, I know.
He
what
just sent me a message saying, "Don't talk to him, Gemma. He's not a trustworthy person." And he just basically sent me a long email saying, "Delete him, block him," and
yeah.
So I just replied to him to say thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Well, at least it's sort of let you know and who to look out for.
Yeah, and he said that Sicily was trying to be rude on Keith's interview with Eli the other night. He said, "I'm not letting Keith being attacked by someone who's meant to be my friend. Get rid of him, block him." And Eli's really disappointed. He's not very happy at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's just sent me a message saying, "Can you let Keith know to block him as well?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm on his panel at the moment, so he's told you to block him as well."
Yeah.
Can I just read this thing that I got from Big Red Bear this morning? I'm sure he'd want me to share it with you.
Yeah, please, Jeanette.
It's put, "Hello, Mrs. P. This is going to be hard for me to explain myself, but before I speak, I don't want you thinking I used you in any way or I was two-faced. But I'm going to be hanging up my YouTube career, so that means I will be quitting YouTube, etc. I want to say thank you to you and Mr. P for good times and everyone else, so feel free to pass on the thank you to Keith and everyone who was involved subbing my channel. So yeah, thanks for everything being involved, your YouTube community. Big thanks. Be right back, Big Red Bear." So I just put, so are you leaving the channel up or are you deleting it? Maybe just take a break for a while. So in reply to that, he's put, "No, it will be gone, as in no more, because I need my life back. Lol, it sounds daft, but I miss my old life, being active and going out. But since I did YouTube, it's kept me in the house, but it's kept me housebound, so I hardly go out. But I'm going to go back to my old self, being with family and friends, seeing girls." So it did say in the initial one he wanted me to read it out all, pass it. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me reading that out to you.
That's very good. Thanks a lot, Jeanette.
He's a sweetheart, you know.
And what's this about, Donny? Whips and chains for amateurs. So what would you recommend then, Donny?
Angle grinder.
And
optical cutter. Welder.
Paper.
Plasma cutter.
I'll tell you.
And a spanner.
And a spanner. Where would you put that then? What would you use a spanner for?
Oh my gosh!
Where else do you put
it? Very quickly.
Donny, we've got some respectable young ladies on this channel today. Yeah. Very respectable.
Oh my goodness, yes, Donny. Oh my gosh. Be a gentleman. Why can't you be a gentleman for?
I mean, look at Steve this morning. He's been very respectable. I haven't heard one wrong word from our Steve this morning. And usually when he gets on with me,
I've been a good girl.
Yeah, and Alice has been a good girl, because normally when Steve and Alice are on together, it gets a bit steamy.
A bit rowdy.
When I'm in on
there, a bit raunchy.
Well,
I'm very observant. You know, I'm just listening. You know,
I'm going to shatter everybody's illusions because I was in Crimson's this morning. I said, I'll be right back. I'm just going to jump in the bath, and you have to scrub me back for me.
Because Jeanette turned around and said to me, she goes, "Oh yeah, I love my bubbles," and because I said to her, I'm like, I hope that bath had bubbles in it. She goes, "Oh yeah, I love my bubbles." I got it. And she goes, "I'm all clean now." She goes, "I was dirty before, but I'm all clean now." I'm like, yeah, you're clean for now.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, Steve, would you have stopped at the back?
I you know, in a friendly way, you know, like, you need to be cleanly. I would scrub that back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
would you?
Yeah.
I think you get the gist of that.
Look, see, I'm tongue-tied now. I don't know where to put myself.
So if anybody needs a back scrubber, Crimson will volunteer.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to say nothing at all.
Yep.
Okay? Because if I say I do, I know that either Steve or Keith are going to turn around and say, "Wow, something."
Oh, the imagination is running away.
I'm just very good at sponge baths. What more can I say?
Well, doctor.
I don't know whether you've seen that advert. I don't know whether you get that advert in Canada or Australia. The parts that a certain lager can't reach. Well, these can.
I remember that.
I don't think we get that here. Yeah.
You see,
I've seen it. I've seen it, and I'm like,
everybody's
last time I saw that.
Everybody's after Crimson's back scrubbing thing. Because Crimson said, Raven said she'd like one from Crimson.
Yeah. Oh.
So there's a thing for you, Crimson. When you come to the UK, you've got to go around everybody and the backs for them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I need 2 weeks in the UK. I think I need like a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably at least a month. Yeah, I reckon.
And anyway, getting away from that for a second or two, have you got your passport yet?
Not yet, but I can get it real soon. And like, my dad said he'll help pay for like the flight.
Oh, good then.
Yeah, like, so I'll have more money for, like, you know, like going out to, like, you know, like vlog and stuff like that.
Well,
like, I want to vlog and everything.
Me and Crimson had a discussion yesterday, and same as we've said, if we can't make it in July, we're on about doing another one a bit later on in the year.
Yeah. Yes, because our Steve is coming over to the UK to see some of ours. He's stopping in Sheffield with Jeanette and Pixie. He's stopping in London with Random Life Productions. That'll be some fishy thing.
Did Steve mention that hopefully if everything is all sorted out, because I'm trying to still get a hold of Steve so I can speak to him about this. Anyway, but oh, well, I told you about the whole entire Toronto thing, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be a tour guide." I'm like, "Oh, would you be, huh?"
What? Are you going over to Toronto then, Alice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you lucky man, Steve.
I'm a lucky man indeed.
You are very, very lucky. Oh, I think I'll join you.
Define the lucky part.
We would love to have
word lucky to me.
It's going to be the chaperone.
I love to travel when I can.
Yeah.
Block from the box says Steve is coming over to buy porn.
Hey, if British
I'm only
porn
going to
is
stay on for another 10 minutes because, like Donny, I've got to do a bit of shopping because I've got to get some eggs in, some bacon in, and some extra large sausage. Beans,
Don't get mushrooms, Keith.
Oh my gosh.
beans, tomatoes, mushrooms. Yes, I think Jeanette will be filming me doing breakfast. I'll take the coffee, but you can come upstairs for the breakfast.
Oh my!
I'm not getting breakfast in bed, Keith.
Well, it would go cold by the time I go down the stairs and come to your flat. I think the breakfast would be cold, you know. So
I'm laughing at what Donny says. His sausage is in oven.
I'm still trying to get over the extra large sausage. Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Well, I like big sausages, frankfurters or something like that. You know.
Oh, Emily's joining in now.
I like something with
She's
a bit
like,
of
I agree on that. I agree.
She's after getting Jones's sausage.
Yeah, I have no problems with the sausage. It can be like big, small, thick.
I love it, Barry.
Harry, I know. Don't forget your Jack. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, I like spicy sausages. Love it.
Yeah, I like them spicy too.
I would just
be kicked on.
Yeah.
I only want a little sausage.
Still not cooked.
I can only manage a little.
Taking for ages to cook.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, I'm not opposed to a little cocktail weenie. I'm not opposed to that.
Jeanette's just being modest.
Keep forgetting I've had bariatric surgery. I can only manage a little sausage.
What the hell?
Yes.
Oh no.
No. The big one would only just go to waste.
like what the Midnight Ravens.
Yeah, and Donny's got his back.
I was going to say to Jeanette, I should get Carter out of bed now, and I said, "No, maybe not."
At least we're making Gemma laugh.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Eaglevp channel. No need to worry about what's being said here. All respectful, not naughty. All just food talk and nothing else.
I look up at Keith as like my second dad on YouTube. He's hilarious. He's so funny, and growing up, the way he handles people is brilliant. I think it's really cool how he does it.
Oh, I appreciate that, Gemma.
Well,
I think of Keith as like the naughty pops of YouTube.
You see, the thing is, I mean, here in the UK on Sunday is Father's Day.
Yep.
Yes, Raven. Yes. She says you just like a good boy.
Oh no.
Keith is my adopted dad.
God.
So I've got to get him a Father's Day card now.
I can turn my camera on.
Oh, who doesn't like a good one? Yeah.
Well, I heard German sausage is good too.
Oh yeah, German sausage, Dutch sausage. It doesn't matter what sausage it is.
The more I see the midnight, the more I'm getting to know her.
Who me? Who is he talking about?
The Midnight Raven.
You see what Barry's put? He says Jeanette only likes a little sausage, and that way have got on for so long.
Oh, nice one, Barry.
Don't burn your sausage.
I'll tell you what, Barry, I'll find out tomorrow.
I was just going to say I don't like black sausage either.
Ooh.
just think Donny started this off because he's having a sausage.
I
Just think
can't.
the sausages are looking good. Does that mean
This is getting
That's
to a
why,
new
that's why
level.
Donny turned his camera off, because he says my sausages are looking good.
he's got 2 of them now?
Oh, Raven says, who doesn't like a nice banger?
Oh my
I'll
God.
I'll take a banger. Some.
I mean, Tristan.
Oh.
Look a bit.
I come. We've started on about sausages, and all of a sudden it's gone downhill.
Yeah, be respectable now, because we've got Anne in the room. Good morning, Anne. Yes, I do like a bar of chocolate as well, and we will share it nicely.
Oh no.
A nice bar of Galaxy Caramel. Lovely.
Oh, and Cherry Giggles is in here as well. Good morning, Cherry.
Hi, Cherry. Oh,
yeah, they all come in at the end. I've only got another 5 minutes, and then I've got to get off.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I'll tell you what, want to leave the chat open, and Jeanette can take over.
Pixie will be coming home soon for his dinner, Keith. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm willing to leave it on, so you can carry on. But I don't know what time I'll be back. It could be a couple of hours. Could be.
You can leave Steve in charge. Someone can.
That would be my advice, Keith, would be to close it down, because some say Pixie will be home soon for his dinner.
I've been up since like 2 a.m.
Yeah, he's
I want to go back to
in
bed.
the baps open. I can just picture him with a knife, just going real slowly and gently.
Oh no, that's painful.
I've got slow hands. I don't know what Steve's are like, but these are real slow and caressful.
I just only do.
I'm a lover, but I can beat it up. I'll just put it at that.
This is all weird.
Look out, the bad boy's coming out this morning.
Hey, you wanted one thing at least.
Well, put it this way, here in Yorkshire, I mean, I don't know, they call them bread, and to me, the cobs, whatever.
I call them bread cakes.
Yeah.
Bread cakes.
From Yorkshire, they call them bread cakes.
Bread cakes, I know.
Poor Alex.
Yeah.
Now lass calls them bread buns. But then she's
come in here about think, what the heck have I come into?
That's linky, white teeth.
I bet Alex has sat there and thinking, oh God, what are they talking about?
Yeah. I hope we haven't.
They're looking good.
I was innocent until I came on here. I swear.
But at least
Mark's only 15 years old. And,
yeah. At least
he says she's looking good.
The day off,
So that again, Keith.
I says at least we all start the day off having a good laugh.
Well,
Yeah,
this is it. I mean, there's still 60 people in. I mean, they've come in and they know, we're having a laugh, we're having a joke, Alex has said, not a clue what the subject is, but well.
Yeah, well, Alex, we have been talking about food, a certain sausages, because Donny's having a sausage
bread cake.
Cakes, yeah.
I'm having a Lincolnshire sausage.
Yeah, and different sizes.
Look, from the box says, marks out of 2, I'd like to give her 1. Hello.
Oh, that's a good one. So because like that, we're talking about sausages. The midnight
Get a cold shower.
That is all. It's dirty minds. That's what it is. You know.
So I just have to wonder: is it a thick sausage that it happened? Is it a thick sausage?
Spicy sausages, you name it. We've discussed every sausage possible.
Yeah.
Have we really? Have we been around the world yet?
We've moved on from cream pies, and now we're talking about sausages.
Yeah, it was cream pies, and then sausages. Now, what else? Pudding?
Little wieners.
Oh yeah, little wieners. Yeah, Italian sausage. Yeah. We got cucumbers. Yeah, we were speaking about
pouring sausage between baps.
Yeah.
And Keith squirted his yogurt all over the place.
Yeah,
there's those Toronto hot dog vendors. Toronto. Mine's like a Toronto hot dog vendor wiener.
Yeah. Oh yeah, delicious.
You know those ones like downtown. That's mine right there.
Yeah,
you get some nice greasy fries with that.
Yeah, Keith liked it.
Soft on it.
Don't make me hungry. Do not make me hungry.
Anyway, my panel, those in the chat, I appreciate you all being on, but I have got to close this live stream down. So we'll start with Alice. Would you like to say anything before we go?
Well,
that's your 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on. It's such a pleasure to always be here. You know, I always adore getting together with you all. It's so much fun.
Thank you very much. Steve, would you like to say anything?
I would like to say the same thing. Thank you for having me. And, this 5 minutes of fame is really great. I really hope to get like 30 subscribers and then lose them the next day.
Crimson, I'll go and support you after this. I'll go and check out your channel because I haven't checked you out yet. So I'll check you out in a little while.
You gotta check me out.
I appreciate it. I'll check you out real soon too. I like to lurk on people's stuff. I'm very saucy.
And Donnie, would you like to say anything?
What's that, sorry?
I said, would you like to say a quick goodbye?
Yeah, goodbye, everybody. I hope you wasn't offended by the old sausage talk.
No.
Just have to go put sauce on my sausage, and I will see you all later.
Yeah, see you all again. Jeanette,
I want some sausage like shit.
I do too.
Say anything, Jeanette, quick, because I've only got 2 minutes.
Just same as what everybody else. I mean, it's been a good live stream this morning. I've enjoyed myself. I've had a laugh. So everybody that joined in, I thank everybody, and we'll see you in bed tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Well, not tomorrow, Sunday.
And now the night owl.
Just thanks for inviting me on. It's been a pleasure. I always love sitting and talking with you guys, having a good laugh, and I look forward to our interview, Keith. I look forward to our interview whenever that is, and
I'll be in touch later today. Okay, then I'm going now. So goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, all those in the chat.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.